We often say God is in control, but I wonder, do we really live like God is in control? Daniel chapter 4, we're going to talk about King Nebi. In this chapter, Nebuchadnezzar is actually the narrator. I, Nebuchadnezzar, was at ease in my house and prospering in my palace. I saw a dream that made me afraid. As I lay in bed, the fancies and the visions of my head alarmed me. This dream that God gave him was about the future in which God was going to humble him. And Nebuchadnezzar, speaking about what he saw in his dream, says this: the sentence is by the decree of the watchers, the decision by the word of the holy ones. Now zone in on the highlight. To the end that the living may know that the Most High rules in the kingdom of man and gives it to whom he will, and sets over it the lowliest of men. But the way we talk about the president today is as if we forget God is the one that put Trump in office, not you or I. Therefore, if it is God's will, then why are we so upset? The only thing God says for us to do is to be obedient to him. In doing what, you may say? Let me show you. 1 Timothy 2. First of all, then, I urge that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgiving be made for all people, for kings and all who are in high positions. Why? That we may lead a peaceful and quiet life, godly and dignified in every way. This is good, and it is pleasing in the sight of God, our Savior, who desires all people to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth. Here's another one, Romans chapter 13. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists, repeat that part, whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. Colossians 1, verse 15 to 17. The preeminence of Christ. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created in the heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. Therefore, let's be obedient to Christ, praying for our leaders that we may live peaceful and godly lives, obedient to God, who has put those in authority according to his will and his purpose. God bless.